For nearly 6 decades, one football club was worth more to its supporters than any silverware it ever won. The club was formed in West Belfast in 1891. It started life simply as Celtic, taking its name and its early ambitions directly from the Glasgow club of the same name. The club's home ground was Celtic Park on Donegal Road in West Belfast, but its fans affectionately knew it as Paradise. In a city split along sectarian lines, the club gave its community something to hold on to, week after week. The club entered the Irish League in 1896. It struggled at first, then it broke through. In the 1899 to 1900 season, Celtic won its first league title, edging out fierce rivals Linfield by a single goal. The following year, the club was formally incorporated and took the name Belfast Celtic. Success followed success after that. Over the decades that came, Belfast Celtic won the Irish League 14 times. It added 8 Irish Cups, along with several City Cups and Gold Cups. In the 1947-48 season, it went 31 matches unbeaten across all competitions, a run that stood as a European record for years. By the late 1940s, it was the most successful club in the country and the reigning champion. Along with Linfield, Glentoran and Distillery, it stood as one of the big 4 clubs that dominated Irish League football and drew the largest crowds in the province. That success was never separate from politics. Belfast Celtic drew its support almost entirely from the nationalist and Catholic community. Linfield, its fiercest rival, was closely tied to Protestant and Unionist support and kept an informal policy against signing Catholic players for decades. Matches between the two clubs were rarely just about football. During the violent upheavals around partition, Belfast Celtic was forced to withdraw from the league entirely in 1920 after serious disturbances at an Irish Cup semi-final. It did not return until 1924. The Northern Ireland that emerged from partition brought a league and a football culture that mirrored the wider divisions in society. Grounds became extensions of segregated neighbourhoods. Belfast Celtic became known simply as the Catholic team, whether it sought that reputation or not. By the late 1940s, with the Second World War over and old grievances still simmering, that tension was building toward a breaking point. Those divisions caught up with the club for good in December 1948. At the traditional Boxing Day fixture against Linfield at Windsor Park, a tense match ended 1 goal each after Celtic had led for most of the game. When the final whistle blew, part of the crowd invaded the pitch. Celtic players and officials were attacked, and police protection at the ground was widely criticised as inadequate. That same night, the club's directors decided they could not continue in that environment. They agreed to complete the 1948-49 season, then withdraw from the Irish League for good. The final league match came on the 21st of April 1949, a 4-3 win over Cliftonville. The club then toured North America and beat a full Scotland national side 2-0 in New York that May. It was a strong finish for a team that would never play senior football again. Its players were sold on to other clubs, and only a handful of friendly matches followed over the next decade, the last one in 1960. Celtic Park was later turned into a greyhound racing stadium, then demolished in 1985. The club that closed its doors in 1949 is still remembered today. A dedicated society was formed in 2003 to protect its history, and it runs a small museum on the site of the old ground. Belfast Celtic remains Northern Ireland's 3rd most successful club by honours, even though it has not played a competitive match in over 70 years. Its story still stands as a reminder of how deeply politics and sport became entangled in the divided city of Belfast. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate your support. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss future uploads. Feel free to leave a comment below. I try to respond to all of them. See you in the next video.